try to create a mask also where I can actually create that Deepavali impact, and I hope you like it. So this live is about the planet transitions in the month of November, what's happening and how things are changing. Because at this point of time Venus is in debilitation and so is Sun in debilitation, and Mercury is just gone in a progression mode, so a lot of developments happening. And then secondly, most importantly, Jupiter is again going to go into debilitation from 20th of November. A lot of hodgepodge in this month of November, and yet very powerful energy transitions happening around this time because of the 5-day festival that Mahadipavali has. But this year it is going to be 4-day festival because Narak Chaturdashi has, the tithi is not completely expanded so that no one can have proper Narak Chaturdashi celebrations. Even Dhantrayodasi, the tithi is starting this 12th of November, and evening it is starting, but the Udaya tithi, since it is falling on the 13th, so Dhantrayodasi this year will be celebrated on the 13th of November, and the tithi starting at 9:30 p.m. on the 12th of November, and then it will continue on the 13th till 6 p.m. So because the Udaya tithi is on the 13th morning, so Dhantrayodasi will be celebrated on the 13th. Simultaneously, Yamdweep, Kali Chaudas, Hanuman Ji Puja will also be done on midnight 13th and 14th, as Narak Chaturdashi tithi will be actually floating around that midnight time. On Chaturdashi Tithi, the most important event is the Abhyang Snan, which is done early morning. So Abhyang Snan, because according to the Vedic Shastra, it is said that if the Chaturdashi Tithi is falling before the sunrise, and on the same day if Amavasya is falling after the sunset, so according to the Shastras, Chaturdashi Tithi will also be on the 14th, and simultaneously Mahadipavali Din will also be on the 14th of November. The Abhyang Stan Muhurat, the early mornings bathing Muhurat that you have to use the open of sesame seed, the black sesame seed that you can use. You have to put it, apply it on your body, and then that mask is then cleansed and rubbed out from the body so that all the health issues, all the problems are expiated from your life. So the Muhurat to do that will be, Abhyang Snan Muhurat will be 5:23 a.m. in the morning to 6:43 a.m. on the 14th of November. So that's the Snan time, the bathing time that you can do. On Dhantrayodasi, normally we do buy gold and any other jewelry. We do buy utensils, we do buy brass items, and also kheel batashas, which are offered to, that is puffed rice and sugar cubes that are bought to offer to Goddess Lakshmi and Ganpati ji and all the other Devi Devtas. On Dhantrayodasi, we do offer prayers to Lord Kuber, Lord Dhanvantri, who is also the Lord of good health, and also Goddess Lakshmi. One diya which has got 4 ends, 4 mouths, that is it, and 2 strings of cotton. So they are used as on this diya, and it is lighted in front of the door. It can be in the center of the door. There's no particular thing that it has to be on the right or the left. It's your choice, but on the right when you burn. So it's because your right hand is more activated. That's the reason we do that. But otherwise it is sent, so you have to keep it in front of your main door. You light it up, probably make a nice rangoli on that, and then place that diya. On the diya, apart from mustard oil, also put some black sesame seed. You can put 1 kauri, 1 long, 1 Gomti chakra, and invoke the diya first, and invoke Lord Yamraj to protect your house from any negativity. And in the evening, the Sandhyakal Pujan Muhurat time on the Dhantrayodasi is from 5:28 p.m. to 5:59 p.m. So that's the time I'm talking about, Delhi timings. So you can do prayers around that time. On the Chaturdashi Tithi, as I said, early morning Abhyang Snan is done, but midnight prayers in Hanuman Ji Puja will be done on 13th and 14th. Timings would be 11:39 p.m. of 13th to 12:32 a.m. of 14th. So that's the time frame, almost of around half an hour's time that you can offer your prayers. Lord Hanumanji and Ma Kali Ji are both considered to be the activated lords and alive lords for modern Kali Yuga days. and that is the reason they are specially prayed upon these nights, and they are especially invoked to protect you from any kind of dire energies and negative energies, and to bring peace and prosperities in your life. A good time to buy jewelries, etc. So early morning 5:59 a.m. to 10:06 a.m. that's the time you can buy your jewelries, but then I'm sure all the shops are closed around that time. So we'll move on to the afternoon timings. So from afternoon it is 11:08 a.m. to 12:51 p.m. That's the afternoon time, and 3:38 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Dhanteras Day that you can buy your jewelry, or you can buy your other items that you will be placing. Also keep that in mind that whenever you buy utensil, make it sure that you put either a coin in it, or maybe khil batasha in it, or even water in it, and then carry it inside. Don't carry it empty handed. So that's not considered option. So this is one thing that you should keep in mind. Coming down to Lakshmi Pujan time, the Pujan Muhurat is done in Sthir Muhurat, and Sthir Muhurat would be falling on the evening around Pradosh Kal and Vrishab Lagna, when Vrishab Lagna prevails, and that will be Taurus Lagna. And the Pujan timings for Delhi would be 5:28 p.m. to 7:24 p.m. So that's the Pujan timing that you can follow. For Bombay, it would be 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Maybe 1 or 2 minutes here and there. And similarly in other cities, you can actually log on to my website. I've written an article on Deepavali in details there as well. So go through it, and I've written down major important cities and the timings of Pujan timings, Lakshmi Pujan timings in it. So you can follow it from there as well. And that's the time. Amavasya Tithi, as I said, is starting from 14 to 17 p.m. and will continue till 10:36 a.m. on the 15th. Now on 15th, Govardhan Pujan will be celebrated. Govardhan Pujan is also called Bali Padwa in some part of India. Bali Padwa, why? Because Lord Narayan took his Vaman avatar, and he had defeated King Bali on that day, and King Bali was asked to go down to Patala Loka. Along with it, Shri Krishna ji is also offered prayers on this. Especially his prayers are taken into consideration because he was the one who actually defeated Lord Indra and saved his countrymen from the wrath of Lord Indra, and by raising the Govardhan Parvat on his one finger and protecting all his kith and kins. Govardhan Parikrama or Govardhan Puja is important. On this day, early morning, a lot of people also beat down thali, and they say, Lakshmi, move out of the house, and Lakshmi ji, please stay inside the house. It is a kind of a ritual which signifies that all the negativity should move out of the house and only the positivity should stay in the house. So that's another ritual that one follows on this day. The Pujan Muhurat, evening Pujan Muhurat on Govardhan Pujan day would be from 3:19 p.m. to 5:27 p.m. So that's the timing that you can follow, and where you keep all your grains and all. So that area is also lighted with diyas and offered prayers to Lord Annapurna. So Goddess Annapurna is prayed upon on this day, and her blessings are sought after. The next day is called Bhaiya Dooj, and it's falling on the 16th of November, also known as Chitragupt Jayanti. On Bhaiya Dooj, Yamraj had gone to his sister Yamuna's place, and he had a good feisty meal, and he was so happy. He asked his sister that, what boon do you want? And she said, I don't want anything. I just want that any brother who comes over to his sister's house and eats a meal on that day at his sister's house should be blessed by you, and you should protect him for the coming year. That is the reason the ritual is very important, and brothers go to their sister's house. Roli and akshat and tikas are offered to them, and meals are provided to them, so that Lord Yamraj's blessings are also upon them. So this was a 5-day broadly festival of Deepavali, that what you all do. So this is all about what you all can do during Deepavali. So how to perform puja, how to and which day to perform which puja, and what are the muhurat timings, and also how the planetary positions are. I hope and I wish you a wonderful Deepavali. Meanwhile, you can also log on to my website, and you can see the blog in details where all the such details are written. That will be another video. So please do share those videos. videos as much as you can so that other people can also benefit from them. Happy Deepavali to you all. God bless you. Stay blessed. God bless. Atma Namaste. So God bless you all, and have a beautiful Diwali. I'll keep coming up till Diwali for a few more remedies, and if you have any personal questions to ask, you can log on to my website www.nanditapande.biz, or you can WhatsApp me at 93127111293. So that's my number, but only for queries or any guidance that you are seeking. Then definitely we have a process and there's an energy exchange, so please keep that in mind. Happy Diwali.